What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Nick Cannon recently went to the ADL to discuss the situation with KYRIE IRVING. And of course, he was there with the CEO of the ADL, Jonathan Greenblatt, I believe that's his name. And of course, I'll play this particular clip, and then that way we can kind of get a better sense of what's going on.
I can wholeheartedly say I know KYRIE IRVING is not anti-Semitic.
When given the chance to say, are you anti-Semitic or not, he didn't say, no, I'm not anti-Semitic. At the press conference, tell us about that movie. Why did he said, stop dehumanizing me? And the movie is saying white Jews invented the Holocaust and 6 million Jews didn't get killed. Okay, I know that isn't right. Because there's a gigantic historical record. Jewish people know when you dehumanize us this way, we know what's around the corner.
So in that same statement as those are the tropes that dehumanize Jewish people, the same buck breaking.
What's that? I don't really know what that means, to be perfectly honest.
The slave masters would bring the buck, the one that gets out of line. So all the other slaves would see lash after lash, showed them the power to set an example. This is what you must do to fall in line. So when we see the 6 things that KYRIE must do to get his job back,
right,
that's dehumanizing.
So what we are doing, in essence, is we're learning a lesson in the black community, right? The European Jews in America are less than 5 million. We as a group are over 42 or 43 million. Whenever black people feel like the untouchable community offends them, notice that they don't never have to come to the urban leagues. I won't even say the NAACP because that's partly started by the Jewish people. They never have to come to African-American museums to be educated or anything. But now we find ourselves going to explain the positions of KYRIE IRVING, and while he's being buck broken. The Jewish people are not unintelligent. They understand what they are making him do, or what the Nets are making him do, and his own recommendations from rabbis, I will probably believe, as to what he should do to atone for sharing that link. They already know that it's a big task to be completed. But notice who has the power and who does not. And a lot of us as blacks, we don't understand. We want to complain that people have power over us who are humans, meaning that God created all people. You know, you even heard Minister Farrakhan saying something that was, in my opinion, the other rant, you came from us, we created you. I mean, this is foolishness, okay? Nobody cares. These are just idiotic talking points that just want to rile up people and get people to be engaged and charismatic. It's really silly. The reality is, when I look at European Jews or whites or Asians, we could even say Nigerian Americans, these are people who perform very well. We are also Homo sapiens. We are not a different breed of human than everybody else. We're not Homo erectus. It'd be different if we're Homo habilis. No, we're Homo sapiens, right? So we have the same abilities to do what they do. That level of success can be done. But all the time, here we are complaining about why their culture is superior to ours, why they own everything, why don't we have what they have, and they're oppressing us. We do that with whites and Jewish people a lot. You know, we have those arguments, and I'm looking at the talent that we have in the black world, and I'm saying, yeah, there's racism. Yes, there's certain levels of being unfair, but the road to the top is lonely. Why don't we have the black version of the ADL that people have to come and talk to us about it? Oh, because they have a culture of respecting their people and we don't. So we will always have to go and plead our cases to them And then soon as we cause up enough stir about Kyrie Irving and saying that he's a martyr and stuff, we're going to go back and then go back to our communities where we have no businesses, we own no real estate, we have no marriages, and we have no resources. But we feel good that Kyrie Irving gets reinstated back into the NBA, and then they still are buying everything up. They're producing more medical schools. I mean, I believe Einstein is one of their medical schools there. Yeshiva is one of their medical schools. They have brilliant facilities. They have huge businesses. They're in every sector. We don't have any of those things. And we're going to continue to cry and pontificate all the time about who is being, lamb blasted and buck broken and all this. You're going to continue to be buck broken when you don't want to produce for your community. You don't have to be buck broken, and you damn sure don't have to keep complaining about being buck broken when you have all the opportunities to do something about it. Where is the black man at? That says enough. We know we got problems with black women, and they got problems with us. But this larger group here or smaller group here, they don't behave that way. And they have these things and their kids turn out like this and we don't. If they're doing it and exhibiting high performance, we also can do it because we have the same brain, the same 24 hours, the same. All we got to do is be disciplined, and we got to learn how to work together, and we have to force ourselves to do it. We would have something in our community instead of always going to the whites and begging or saying like, and I don't be controversial here. I think that people owe us reparations for sure. But now I'm just going to be real. I think that you need a more solidified front of black people working together and I never want to talk down on reparations, but I don't even waste my time with the argument because I know that we have more opportunities dealing with us right now that can get more money than reparations can ever solve. I know our community is talented, has opportunities. I know our men and women are talented, has opportunities, but we look weak when we have to continue to go to these people and beg them for Kyrie Irving to get out. We look weak, and we look like we don't understand how power is working. They understand it. Whites understand it. The LGBTQ understands power, how it works. We're the only ones that we want to be able to do whatever we want to do and then want people to respect us. When powerful people, if they have powers, they will use it. If they feel offended, they're going to use it. And then they can, if you feel, embarrass you, which they will do. Well, then why don't we try to become those people? We are always across the social media being victims, and nobody respects that. Nobody respects victims. We don't have because of this. Nobody likes that. It's sad. It needs to stop. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. I'm out.